can't hear you. Hey. Yes, I am. That's awesome. I like to pick on the banks as they borrowed $1 trillion from us in 2008. Them. Yeah, check us out. KULT News. KULT News. Hey, how are you?
Can I help you?
No, we're not hiring right now. Like, I don't need like an assist or anything, but that's what you mean. No, I'm good. Thank you.
Go away.
Go away?
Yeah, because you can't be recording.
What do you mean? I can't. I'm so confused.
You can't record inside.
Well, I'm not going inside. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be out here.
Recording.
Yeah, I'm not going inside. I'm staying outside.
You can't record from outside in.
Oh, yeah, no, I can. It works great. In fact, I got all sorts of information on your computer monitor there. So, yeah, I can see beautifully inside. Huh. That's weird that he would say you can't record inside when it was working. It was working just fine. Huh.
Jacksonville 911, what's the address to your emergency?
Hey, I was calling because we have a guy that's trying to film inside a branch that I'm at right now. We told him to stop filming, and he's saying that he's not listening about filming inside the branch. We have like our computers towards the windows, and he's like filming information of different customers that we have sitting in the office.
What is the address?
1515 Atlantic Boulevard.
What's the name of the business?
Chase Bank.
And you're in Jacksonville, right? Not Atlantic Beach?
Yes, Jacksonville, Florida.
So he's standing outside of the bank?
Yeah, outside of the branch, but he's recording, and
okay.
He has a red cap on, gray shirt, look like gray shorts.
Is he white, black, or Hispanic?
White.
There you go. Good job. Good job.
He's just filming all inside the bank, and we do not allow filming inside the bank.
Right. May I have your last name, please? And the phone number you're calling from?
How are you?
I'm fantastic. Can you tell me what you're doing?
Hey, I'm taking pictures. What are you doing?
Wonderful. This lady right here would like to speak with you.
Hi,
Great.
sir.
How are you?
Hi, how are you doing today?
No complaints. And yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. So the bank called with a concern because the person inside the window at their desk had their computer up and it had a bank customer's
That is
personal-
very concerning, actually. I walked past the down the sidewalk here. I noticed that they've got computer monitors facing the sidewalk, like 3 feet from the windows.
They said you were filming through the window,
smart.
so they'd like you trespass from the property.
I'm not on their property. I haven't stepped foot on
Okay,
their property.
so they're going to trespass you from the property. So if you can provide your
That's not
information,
happening. No.
Okay.
No, I haven't broken the law.
HC Delta 130. Can you start me a supervisor, please?
Yeah, you'll definitely want a supervisor if you think you can ID somebody who hasn't broken the law.
Okay, so I understand that the sidewalk is city property and you're free to be on the sidewalk.
Okay.
But when your camera is filming inside of a business, you're on their property.
Really?
Yeah. So
that
when
is
you're
possibly. I
when
don't
you're,
want to insult you. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I'm looking at their windows, and if I had to be up against their window, I would have to be in that bush right there.
Yeah. If I was actually in the bush, I suppose possibly, but that wasn't the case. I wasn't on their property. I haven't stepped foot on their property.
Okay.
And if you think you can ID somebody because I'm basically in their property or on their property, if I aim a camera at them, that's more. Are you new?
I get what your aim is out here.
I get what your aim is out here. Are you new?
You're out here to try
Are you new?
to try to bait someone into.
Are you taking the bait, Officer?
Rights.
Or is it Deputy Crawford? Are you taking the bait?
What I'm informing you is that the bank does not want you on their property.
I'm not on their property, Crawford. Are you not listening?
So the bank, you can let me finish talking?
Go ahead.
Okay. So the bank does not want you on their property. If you return on their property.
Wait, return. Stop right there, Crawford.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're watching a simple camera on a public sidewalk turn into a serious dispute. A bank employee claims recording is not allowed, then calls 911 while insisting customer information is being captured. When the deputy arrives, the key issue becomes whether filming through a window can somehow amount to trespassing. The filmer refuses to accept that premise and immediately asks for a supervisor, setting up the legal clash that drives this encounter. The stakes are clear from the start.
Yeah, send a supervisor. They need to educate you. You're not too bright, are you? Brand new?
Okay.
Are you brand new?
Can you just calm down a little
What,
bit?
you're out here telling me that I'm...
Like
I don't go on their property again. I've told you repeatedly, I haven't stepped foot on their
Why are
property.
you so upset that you're shaking right now?
Am I shaking?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm shaking.
You're physically shaking. You're
Am
so
I?
upset.
Because I'm annoyed by bad cops. Maybe
Okay.
that's part of the reason.
I mean, the bank called me here for a reason.
Yeah, because they're stupid.
Okay.
And then they're hoping that the person that comes out to respond to it is also stupid. Bingo, I guess they found one, huh? You think come here, let me show you where I was at. Come on over here.
Okay. No,
Come on
that's
over,
okay.
Crawford. Are you going to come over?
No, I'm good right here.
Well, I was going to show you where I was at.
Okay.
Come on, Crawford. Come on. I'll show you. Let me show you exactly where I was at. So you're not interested in the facts, are you? You
So
don't care about the facts. You don't care about the truth.
I'm not gonna talk to someone that's irate.
You don't want to see where I was standing right over here? You dipshit.
So the problem with him, he's one of these sovereign citizen type guys.
Oh.
He's trying to get us to violate civil rights so that he
Yeah,
can sue.
that's what I said. That's what I said.
I was a supervisor on the way to talk to him, but so I told him your concern was that he was filming so closely to the window that he could see personal information from bank customers.
Yes.
And then he put that on y'all that y'all shouldn't have the computers facing the window where private information can be accessed from a public sidewalk. That's how these people.
It's a sovereign. Yeah.
That's how these
yes.
people. That's how they roll, right? He's so mad right now. He's shaking. So I told him just calm down a little bit so we can talk, but he doesn't want to listen to me. So the problem with this is the sidewalk is city property.
Yeah,
So
that's what I said.
Focusing
He
his
can
camera
film,
in.
but why are you still
Right.
inside the windows?
So-
That makes sense.
he can film from outside. You don't have. It's not like he's filming into a dressing room or a locker room or somewhere where you have an expectation of privacy, right? Or a bathroom. This is a public bank. You have windows that are open and some have shades, some don't have shades. So what I would suggest is that if you have an area where you're using a computer that's near a window, to close the shade.
Okay.
If he comes in the bank, has he come inside the bank?
No.
Okay, so if he comes inside the bank, that's a whole different issue. If he's harassing people as they come in and out of the business, and he's interfering with your business productivity because he's harassing your customers, that's another issue. But right now, he's found a building that's close to a city sidewalk, so he's skirting the line of what he knows he can skirt.
Yeah.
I thought he came in the bank.
No.
That's why I was saying.
The way every single time we go to a window and close it, and he's at the windows focusing his scope to get closer
From the
into-
sidewalk.
From the sidewalk. So, and then
Has he been on this
close
sidewalk?
it, no, we only at this up to there because
So not on this sidewalk where the cars are parked.
yeah, but just the.
All right, guys, this is where the confrontation really heats up. The deputy insists the bank can effectively trespass the filmer, while the filmer keeps repeating one crucial fact. He never stepped onto bank property. The exchange gets personal as both sides challenge each other's understanding of the situation. Instead of backing away, the filmer demands that the officer look at the actual location and facts, making this a tense battle over property lines and authority. Every sentence now carries more weight.
Manner in which, and I get it because they sovereign citizens, that whole thing is like, bless your hearts having to deal with it.
Yeah.
Seen and heard too much from
They
it.
try to, so basically people pay them to try to get police hemmed up on violating somebody's rights. They try to get you worked up and they call you names and they do all that childish stuff, but I knew right away before I even got here that it was probably going to be that one based on the description of the call. Because that's what they try to do.
Currently, it's like, how do you have a legal right to zoom into because at this point, you're violating my rights. I've not agreed to be on your camera or be photographed.
Right. Well, you're in public though. There's no reasonable expectation of privacy in public. Like I said, you're not in a locker room. You're not in a doctor's office or a hospital. You're not in a bathroom. You're not in a changing area. You know what I mean? So someone can even go to a pool and film people at the pool because it's a public place. And a lot of times
We have another.
HOA communities that have a community pool will get residents will get mad because they're like,
Right.
hey, my kids are out here.
Yes.
But you're in a public place, so there's no reasonable expectation there.
Yeah.
And they're allowed to film.
So how are we supposed to know he's not casing the place out? Yeah, he's saying that's what he's doing, but he's filming our whole building. Yeah, he ain't on this side yet, but he's
So I can tell you that his goal right now is to get one of us to violate his rights, and then he gets a payout. Yeah.
And that's why I told our branch manager.
Oh, the
and
sovereign.
he still
Have you
wanted me
not
to
heard
call.
anything about
Yeah.
sovereign citizen? Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
that's
He's a sovereign citizen. He's just he's one of those probably the YouTube people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's getting paid.
And if he's on a public sidewalk,
Yeah. Now he's
Yeah.
illegal.
That's what I told him. I said, now if you're in the bushes get to their window, we have a problem with that, right? Because now, like, you're on their property. If you're standing in their
He's on your
hedge,
property, it's a different story. But
But-
if he's on a public sidewalk,
he hasn't.
So if he's over
He hasn't
here,
come
that's
in.
different?
that's y'all property, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Oh, please come on this side. Please come on this side.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if
But
he's
see, but they look at that. They look at property maps before they go somewhere, and they know where they can and can't stand, so that they know just enough to be able to irritate you to call us to then have an interaction with us.
Make sure you guys are educated on this stuff, because I'm coming up here next
Absolutely.
week to do the same thing.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
I don't have a whole
lot.
lot else to do, so I'm gonna.
I know you have nothing to do but to be able to.
Yeah. But if he comes in your establishment and you say, "Hey, we're refusing business. You're not a customer here. You need to leave," and he doesn't leave, then that's a whole different story.
All right.
Me too. One
Okay.
ago.
I just wanted to call to make sure because
Thank
our
you.
branch manager wanted me to call because when we went out
Hey,
there,
just
Well, the issue is he's zooming in through windows where they have computers pulled up with customer information.
Now the tone changes when other officers begin examining what actually happened. The discussion centers on the public sidewalk, the bank's windows, and whether people inside have a reasonable expectation of privacy while visible from outside. The supervising perspective is noticeably more measured. Filming from a public area is treated differently from entering the bank or harassing customers. That distinction becomes important because it starts separating a real violation from an assumption based on discomfort.
Initiated
Because,
those.
see, what if someone is walking around, then you see somebody with military, got the gun blaring, and you're like,
we just
okay,
had
we
a
want to be able to
situation
witness
last year
what's
at
walking
Chase,
around
where
our
a guy
building.
walked in the building.
Now, again,
Yeah.
he
Yeah, that's
comes on the
right.
property, you got a whole different story. But when he
Obviously,
is sitting right there,
I'm sorry,
what,
sir, could you walk out in the street just a little bit at the wrong time? But then again, then he go, oh, sorry.
Well, thank y'all for coming.
Thank
and
you.
letting
We
us know
appreciate you.
that.
because, and I mean, there's a lot of businesses that don't know. And like I said, if you're familiar with YouTube,
Yeah, I'm
bro,
familiar with it.
there's people, there are thousands of them.
Yes.
Really?
And oh god,
The
yes.
sovereign citizens,
No. Sovereign citizens are completely different.
They are a whole
That's a night and
different-
animal. That's a night and day different animal.
What's the one guy's name? Jeff Gray. Jeff Gray is
Something like that.
Jeff Gray's the one that went around Zone 4 for the longest time, and now he's everywhere. He's St. Johns County, and he's got videos all over.
Yeah, because what they're trying to do is get us to violate their rights. That's what they're trying to
We get paid.
do. And that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yes. That's it.
thank you for your services. Sorry y'all have to deal with this. It's absolutely ridiculous. Could I wish karma a whole new thing? Maybe a lightning bolt? A lightning bolt. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a lightning bolt right now.
It might rain this afternoon.
Yeah, well.
It is Florida.
It is, I know. My God, I'm gonna look for that karma. I'm telling you that.
So yeah, just let us know if he comes inside,
Or makes it on that side.
or if he's harassing people, customers that are coming in, and he's harassing people as they're coming and going. It's a different story as well. So.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, no problem. I think I'm gonna go out this door.
Probably.
I'm gonna go out the back.
You still need press?
I asked him, I said, why are you shaking? You're shaking right now. You're so mad. What are you so mad about? I said, I'm not shaking. I said, you are shaking. You're physically shaking right now. Just calm down. I'm just talking to you. The bank called me here. So, what's going on?
I haven't seen him before.
I haven't either, but he needs to go somewhere else.
No. Is Does he want to talk to Perez or?
Well, he said you should get your supervisor out here because he said I didn't know what I was doing by talking to him. So I was just like, I can get my supervisor out here. Like, and he's taking long angle lens pictures now. Yeah. What is he in today? Alpha 793?
Yeah.
Alpha 793, Alpha 13.
793 on bow, 2 miles south.
Or you can tell me if you like, you guys trying to break road.
You know he's still coming now. You don't ask for one and they cancel. He's coming.
Well, he ain't doing anything. He doesn't like. He hates coming to Delta though.
Why would he hate coming to Delta?
He always tells me, I hate coming to Delta.
Nothing bad about Delta.
Here comes the legal heart of the first encounter. The officers acknowledge that public spaces generally carry no ordinary expectation of privacy, while also identifying situations where privacy would be different, such as bathrooms or changing areas. They suggest the bank protects sensitive screens instead of treating the camera itself as the crime. The conversation also exposes how quickly labels like sovereign citizen can influence perception before the actual conduct is fully analyzed. That is the distinction to watch.
He's very against it for some reason.
Well, he's here. And I've already sent him 3 reports. So.
I thought he said 2 mics out. Oh, some message just broke. Dang.
I'm still happy. What looks about to get moved? Said I'm hungry.
I have to look at the property appraiser and see the parking lot.
I'm pretty sure the parking lot is different.
Yeah.
The sidewalk, that's definitely public. And I would say, do they have stuff back there too? Or does it just go around over here?
It just cuts through. It's just a parking lot.
Yeah, but that's still public. That's still public. That's what I'm saying. He knows not. Probably still trying to.
Hey, he's the only one hot right now. Not me. I said he's the only one hot right now, not me.
Huh?
I got some 80s for this.
Alright, well, give us a call back if anything escalates.
Well, then,
Alright.
thank you very much for coming on this for all y'all do.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, how are you? Just see if he wants to open an account.
I think everything's resolved with that. No, I don't think so.
Do the bottom one and do the
Lollipop?
No.
Maybe he wants a lollipop. Maybe he'll calm down if he wants a lollipop.
Well, he asked for 35. I'm thinking you freaking got an issue. Here I am.
Oh, yeah, he was in my face screaming on the corner, and I got traffic behind me.
You got angry?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all hanging out or what? You hanging out? Huh? No?
Deputy, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Right there.
Your name is right there?
Yep.
And how do you, is it W-R-I-G-H-T? Okay, what if I can't read? Got to get your name and badge number?
Easterly.
I'm sorry, your badge number, do you have one?
7817.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Did you educate that gal on there, the lady cop that thinks it's illegal for me to be out on your public sidewalk taking photos?
Everything's taken care of.
Excellent. Well, you know, she needs some new training, perhaps, but yeah, she said that if I aim my camera at the building, I'm practically trespassing. Kind of stupid, isn't it?
Taken care of.
Yeah, thank you for educating her. There you go. Had you guys educated that dipshit in there?
This section delivers the first major resolution. After reviewing the situation, the supervising side does not treat the sidewalk filming as a criminal offense, and the encounter begins winding down. The filmer requests names and badge numbers, then points out the earlier claim that aiming a camera at the building was practically trespassing. What matters here is the shift from confrontation to accountability. Once the facts are considered, the original threat of trespass loses much of its force.
Why can't I be on the property taking pictures?
State property. If you want to take pictures, you can go across the street.
State property means it's public property.
Oh, you can't take pictures up here.
For sure I can. I can take pictures. No. It's a First Amendment protected activity. Of course I can.
Why would you want to take pictures?
Oh, see, that's a better question. Can I get your name before I start talking to you?
Officer Coates.
Officer Coates. Okay. Officer Coates, I'm an independent journalist. I'm taking pictures and video. I'm working on a story here. That's why I would want to take pictures in public.
Well, how long are you going to be here for?
Oh, I have no idea. No idea. You take care now.
Sir, am I able to help you with anything?
Who are you?
I am Sergeant Lehman.
Sergeant Lehman?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how are we doing, Sergeant Lehman?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. No, I don't need any help with anything at the moment. Thank you. Okay. I appreciate that, Sergeant.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here for what?
Oh, I already explained it to Officer, already forgot his name.
Officer who was out here just a minute ago.
Yeah, exactly.
This is private property. You need to leave.
This is not private property.
Put your camera down, please.
So this is, are you a law enforcement officer?
You are not allowed to take pictures or videotape this.
I'm not allowed to
go out on the street and do the same thing.
But this is public property, sir.
No, it's not. This is state property.
Can I know who you are?
Right now, the police are being called because you're trespassing.
Trespassing, you have to have criminal intent. I don't have any criminal intent. I'm not engaging in criminal activities. That's what trespassing comes with in Wisconsin.
Right now,
you have no authority. You have no authority outside where you just left. That's where your authority ended. Okay.
Put the camera.
You're not law enforcement. You're not law enforcement. So I have to leave the property because I'm recording peacefully.
Yes. You can go out on the road and record.
Are you a law enforcement officer? Who are you? What's your name?
Supervisor here.
What's your name?
Okay, I don't have to tell you that.
What's your name?
My name is Emil Tony. I'm the security director. I need you to go off of the state property.
What's your name, sir?
I already said it. Now you need to go out on.
I just want to get your name before I leave.
I did already. It's recorded, right?
Yeah, sure.
So now I need you to step off of state property.
Are you law enforcement?
We had notified law enforcement.
Okay, so does he work for you? You need to calm down. You can't put your hands on anybody. Don't try and put your hands on me. I'm not one of your inmates in here.
Nobody is, but you need
I'm
to
a free
leave.
citizen. Don't touch me, okay?
Please leave this property.
Trespassing in Wisconsin comes with a criminal intent.
You cannot be on this property.
Yes, I can. This is open to the public. This is visitor parking lot.
Well, if you want,
I'm
you
visiting.
Can go on the street.
This is a visitor parking lot,
wait
sir.
for the police department to arrive, and you can take it up with them. Right.
Sir, this is a visitor parking lot. I will take it up with the police when they get here.
But
I will.
You're not going to do it from here. You need to step off of it.
Well, you're not going to touch me, neither any of you. You guys aren't law enforcement officers. Okay, great. I would like to take it up with the police, the law enforcement officers here who enforce the law. I'm not causing a disturbance. I'm not doing anything wrong.
You're on state property and you can't be
This is public property. This is open to the public. This is publicly accessible.
Well, that's a very, very common misconception. If we had a public sidewalk that was running right here, that would be one thing. We do not. Everything, those signs that say private property or state property are state property and are state prison property.
Who owns the state property?
You need to leave our property, all right?
How is it your property? Do you own it? Do you have the title, the deed to it?
I'm the security director responsible for security of this institution, so in that respect, yes, I am responsible for it.
But you don't own it. The taxpayers own it. We the people.
So we all own it.
Exactly. But you just admitted it.
Doesn't mean you can necessarily come on it. I also own several.
I have business conducts here.
Military bases.
I have business to conduct here.
No.
Can I get your name, sir? Lieutenant Norton. How you doing, Lieutenant? Yeah, I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content for a story. I'm in publicly accessible areas.
Journalist for what?
I'm an independent journalist, so I'm working on a story. I'm not going into restricted areas.
Okay,
this is open to the public, sir. This is not, there's time, place, and manner restrictions on these kinds of things. This is the broad daylight.
You're a journalist for what?
I'm an independent journalist, sir. I work for myself.
Anybody could say they're an independent journalist.
Yeah, because anybody could be an independent journalist, sir. There's not a restriction on the United States Constitution. We have freedom of press. I'm not doing anything nefarious. I'm not in a restricted area. The public can come up here all day long.
We don't know what you're doing here.
But,
all I know is
sir, you could have asked me what I was doing here.
You said already you are an independent journalist working on something.
Now the story takes a sharp turn at the correctional facility. Security personnel order the journalist to stop filming and leave what they call state property, while he argues that he is in a publicly accessible visitor area and has no criminal intent. The confrontation becomes more intense when security warns of police involvement and the journalist says they are trying to put hands on him. Suddenly, the central question is no longer just filming. It is who actually has authority to order him out.
Type of a story. I don't know why you're doing some type of a story over by a motorcycle parking area. What kind of
That's where I was
walking.
walking. That's the entrance. So I was walking in. I was walking in here. What does that matter?
I'm just curious. Where is your vehicle?
Sir, it doesn't matter. I was walking this way to come over here to take some pictures of the signs here.
No, I'm asking you a question. Where is your vehicle?
That doesn't matter, sir.
It does to me. Where is your vehicle?
Sir, I want. You know, I was coming over here to take pictures.
On state property right
Do you
now?
see these? Do you see these signs over here, sir? Sir, I'm not answering any questions.
You're not?
No, I'm not.
Neither are we.
Okay.
We'll wait for the police to come.
This is a publicly accessible area. I'm just taking pictures right here. They have signs here. They have seen. You don't tell me when to stop speaking.
To come and you can explain to them.
You don't tell me when to stop speaking. You don't intimidate me. You might intimidate all the guys in there. You're not going to intimidate me. I was walking.
On state property right now.
It's public property. This is public property. Why are you acting like this?
This is a state
prison. When you came up to me, did I treat you with any kind of disrespect? No, right? I told you. He didn't ask me to leave.
I asked you. I said if you
did ask you to leave.
He said there's no
supervisor who also talked to you about it, and you are still standing here claiming
because this is I'm a journalist.
And if you were a journalist, you would do the same thing every other journalist does: is they go out and they film from the street, which is allowed. That is what happens with every single journalist.
So
wants to get B-roll or whatever of this
exactly. So
because they know, because they are legitimate journalists, and they know they cannot.
I'm not
be
legitimate, right?
I don't know who you are. You've got a backwards hat. You don't look like a journalist to me, but you are what you are.
Okay.
And go ahead and put this on YouTube or whatever you have to do.
Yeah, whatever you need to do. No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. As soon as you came up to me, you just said, "Hey, you need to leave state property because I own it."
Because you do.
Ridiculous.
I never said that.
You're ridiculous.
Don't cut it to say.
You're ridiculous.
Because I'm sorry. What?
You're ridiculous. You're acting ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I can't come and take pictures of the signs. That's insane.
You can't come on property.
That's insane. Well, I'll be waiting for law enforcement then, because you guys got bad attitudes, especially you. You have a bad attitude.
Well, that's because I have the responsibility of 2,000 people plus a lot of staff members in here.
I'm not a threat to any of those people. You don't even know the law because you're not a law enforcement officer. You don't know the law. Wisconsin trespassing, you have to have criminal intent. What is my criminal intent doing here taking pictures? We have freedom of press. We have exactly. That's the good move. Good move. Good move. Allow the proper law enforcement to handle it. I'm done with you guys. You don't give me what? You don't give me permission to publicize it because you're acting like a total, complete jerk? Oh, okay. I'll publish it anyway. How about that? Because I don't need your permission because you're in public. I don't need your permission.
Perhaps the legal boundaries in real life are not as clear-cut as they appear on paper, because between regulation and enforcement lies a gray area where the same situation can be interpreted in multiple ways depending on perception, experience, and the understanding of each individual officer. Let's continue watching.
That's on you. You want to act like a jerk in front of the world? That's on you, buddy.
Hey there.
Hi, officer. How are you?
How about yourself?
Good.
My dispatch call just said that you...
Yeah, I just wanted to speak with you guys. I don't want to... I like to de-escalate the situation.
Okay.
I don't want to escalate it any further than what it was.
Awesome.
Those correctional officers, they were like ready to attack me, trying to go hands-on and, trying to grab my camera and started escalating the situation. I was nowhere in any sort of restricted area or anything. This is where visitors are allowed to be.
Sure.
I told them I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean, by the way.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, Brian 375, Brian Diener.
Diener.
I'll give you a card if you need it.
Thank you. I'll take a card. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah.
And I'm with the city, just so you know.
You with the city of Oshkosh?
Oshkosh. Yep.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Yeah. So but to escalate the situation, I wanted to de-escalate the situation. I wanted to remove myself from their presence because they were getting. I don't know if it's how they're used to treating people on the inside, but I try to explain to them, hey, my name's Sean, I'm an independent journalist, I'm just working on a story, taking some pictures of the facility here, not in any sort of restricted area, like near a fence or anything, just...
This is the most heated part of the facility encounter. The security director insists the area is state property, while the journalist counters that taxpayers ultimately fund it, and that he is peacefully gathering material for a story. The disagreement becomes personal when his legitimacy as a journalist is questioned because of his appearance and methods. Rather than surrendering the point, he repeatedly invokes freedom of the press and waits for actual law enforcement to decide the dispute. The tension is impossible to miss.
Yeah, in the parking lot, yeah.
And then did you go inside?
No, never even went inside.
You never went inside?
No, never went inside. Okay. No, never went inside. I don't need, for my pictures, I don't need pictures of the inside. I wanted some pictures of the outside. So they're like, you're going to be arrested. So I said, and they started freaking out and everything. So I said, you know what? Let me walk over here. They said the police are on the way. And when I saw you guys come, I wanted to speak with you. That's why I called dispatch or whatever. But
and I apologize for that. I saw you waving.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if you were just waving a kind of like
just to say hello.
Well, some people who are out, your First Amendment guys.
Yeah.
And people, I didn't know what you're doing. So sometimes they're trying to get a reaction out of us.
Oh no,
so
I wasn't.
I seen you kind of going like this.
No, it wasn't. No, yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's not what I do. You know, that's why I came over here. That's why I'm talking to you the way I am. Yeah. I'm just trying to. I want this whole thing to be de-escalated and for me to go about my business, honestly,
Yeah, and the reason we were here, the reason we got called is we were told that there was a male that was not leaving.
In the lobby, right? That's what dispatch said.
I thought it said lobby, but there could have been some miscommunication just with how it came. Yeah. And the reason he's talking to him and I was just sitting over here is because we were even seeing if there was a legal reason we even needed to make contact with you.
Okay.
Or I was going to maybe make a consensual contact with you and say, hey, like, what's going on? And that's why.
That's why I just wanted to talk to you. But if it's all right, if I'm not breaking any laws, I like to just go about my business.
Yeah. Do you mind if we just talk to them first, quick, and just see what their opinion? I want to.
I mean, I would like, for transparency purposes, not to escalate a situation. Since you guys are here, I would like to see what their reasoning is. So myself, like, I'm not going to talk to them, but I would like to document it. Like, I'm a journalist, so this is of interest.
I'm going to find out because the other officers there, so I'll have him come over and he'll talk with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just want to make sure that my rights aren't being violated, and we're just. I don't want to. Like I said, that's why I came over here, and that's why I wanted to talk to you, because I want to de-escalate. Those guys over there, they were acting real irrational. So, ready to grab my camera, don't step up close to me while I'm just walking around them trying to get, because they all surrounded me, about 5 of them, and I'm like, hey, listen, I don't want any problems. Let's de-escalate. This isn't worth it. Like, I'm just taking some pictures in public. That's a constitutionally protected activity. I'm not in any sort of restricted area. I didn't pass any no trespassing signs.
I agree. I mean, if I'm able to tape you, you should.
Yeah, exactly. Me, right? You are right now, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I have no issues with that.
Exactly.
Sometimes people like try to hide it, and I'm like, hey,
I never hide it.
There's times you can see someone like in a car, and they're like, I'm like, if you want to tape me, I don't take offense.
Yeah,
if I can tape,
that's great. Some people do take offense, like these correction officers. They take offense to things, and we're always being recorded, not just by police officers, but everywhere we go, whether in Walmart, Target, wherever you're going, you're being recorded one way or another. Yeah. You got traffic cam.
There's ways to find out where people are off their phones and stuff.
Exactly. I mean, we're in public here. I'm not in. I don't want to push any buttons. I didn't go up to like a fence and try and. That's not. But they just exploded, man. They exploded.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: since we're here, we're having a consensual conversation. Can I get your information?
Well, my first name's Sean.
Okay.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Give me anything else?
No, I'm going to leave it at that.
No, that's fine.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Can't blame me for asking, right?
Yeah, no, that's your job. Hey, sir, it's your job to ask.
Yeah.
And but it's my job to politely decline.
Yeah. And that's
my job.
You're not the first person who's declined, and I.
All right, guys, this is where the temperature finally drops. The responding officer approaches with a clear goal of de-escalation and listens to the journalist explain that he never entered a restricted area or the building. The officer also checks what dispatch actually reported and acknowledges there may have been a misunderstanding. Most importantly, the conversation turns consensual rather than coercive. Both sides begin discussing recording, public spaces, and rights without the confrontation spiraling further.
It won't be the last. Probably, right?
But let me.
Yeah, because I probably would have been already done by now, officer. To be honest with you, so I just want to.
You want to get?
I just want to get my little pictures and
or whatever.
Just
you're doing,
exactly, and just be on my way. Yeah, I'm independent. I work for myself. But yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do here, and that's it. And then I'll be on my way.
You're your own boss.
Because exactly, it's great. I love it.
I can definitely see perks to that. Let me tell you.
It is. There's a lot of perks to being your own boss.
He was going to see if they know of anything that could criminally or stop you from doing it.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, how about let's walk over there together? Let's walk over there together.
We can take a walk.
Let's take a walk. Because I don't want to feel like I'm being prevented from doing anything. You know.
I don't want you to either. And I guess
this is a great country we live in. I don't want to feel like I can't walk where I want to walk. You know.
And I do want you to know too, Sean. Like, you know, you're not detained. You're not being held against your will.
Perfect. That's why I wanted to go for a walk, just to test that theory, just to see.
Okay. No, I mean you called us to come talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. No, I wanted to speak with you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I wanted to make sure we're on the same page.
Because you guys were going to be here anyway, and I wanted to, you know, there's always two sides to every story, and
I want to make sure
then there's
don't
the truth.
think I'm holding you like against your will or.
Oh no, we're having a great walk.
Yeah. So,
no, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
And at some point, if you say, "Hey, you know what? You don't have to walk right next to me."
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, I would appreciate that. I'd appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Just so we're. I guess
but you know, the same way I'm for my right in being public, I'm for your right to be in public.
Yeah.
You have the right to walk right next to me, you know. So if it didn't, but that's very nice of you, though.
I also don't want you to feel like I'm, you know, harassing you.
Okay, no, not at all.
That is a fair statement. Yeah.
I'm for your rights to walk where you want to walk, but I don't have a problem either way.
Sure. We can. He kind of wanted an answer. I'm sure if you want to say anything.
How you doing, officer? How are you?
Good. You?
Good.
Is it Sean?
Yeah, Sean.
How you doing? So, I was talking with those DOC employees. So, right now, we're under no belief that you're doing any kind of criminal act.
Correct.
And I informed them of that. They're going to be calling their legal departments to, find if there is something that says that you cannot be in the parking lot here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was very familiar with Wisconsin trespassing. They usually has to come with some type of criminal intent to do something, and I don't have that intent at all.
I'm not saying you do.
Yeah.
So we were just going to verify, because like I'm sure Officer Diener told you, like we're unaware of any specific state statute that says that you can't be in the visitor parking lot recording.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
If there is some sort of state statute that they're going to come back to us and say, hey, look at this state statute, and say, this can't happen, and then we can discuss that issue.
Sure.
And then that would be like the warning kind of thing, like, hey, there is a state statute. Here's a state statute if you want to look it up yourself.
Okay.
And then
that's fair.
And that would be like your warning. But then if you would come back again,
that's fair.
That would show that intent that you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Exactly.
Don't worry about that when and if, right?
Yeah, when and if. I'm not really too worried right now. So, can I just get your name and badge number for you?
Officer Steffens, 409.
409. Thank you, Officer Steffen.
Cool, man.
Officer Diener, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Take care.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is not a walk of shame. This is a walk of honor. Honoring their oath to the United States Constitution. It's a beautiful thing to see.
And here is the payoff. The officers confirm they have no belief that the journalist committed a criminal act, while they check whether any state statute prohibits recording in the visitor parking area. He remains free to leave, gets the officers' names and badge number, and the encounter ends peacefully. The lesson: when officers verify facts instead of enforcing assumptions, tension can disappear and the law can speak for itself. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.